Oh, sure. So we are starting with our first unit. So all are requested. Write down the heading of your unit number one. What is your unit number one? Higher order linear differential equations and its applications. Okay, so this is your unit number one. So in this, the name itself indicates it is higher order linear differential equations, and after this topic we'll see its application in electronics engineering. Right. So before we start, can you just tell me what you mean by equation? Because we are going word by word and we'll see what is the meaning of higher order linear differential equation. So before that, what is an equation? Can you just tell me what is the equation? What do you mean by equation? What do you understand by equation? Equation is something which is, yes, please reply. What do you mean by equations? Come on. What is equation? This is what we are calling equation. What is that? Please, I'm waiting for your answer. Yes, anyone? Okay, let me tell you something. Is there anything like this in your equation? Yes, it is always there. Whenever it is an equation, equal is always there. So what is there on this side and this side of that equal sign? Then we'll call it as equation. Yes, please. An equation is always having a valid LHS and RHS. There should be LHS and there should be right hand side. If both the terms are there, both on the other either side of that equal sign, the terms are there, then it is called equation. So for example, say x square plus 2x is equal to 0. Is this an equation? Yes, it is having left hand side, it is having right hand side. So x square plus 2x is equal to 3. Is it an equation? Yes, left hand side, right hand side. But what we can do is we can take that 3 here and we can make it equal to 0 also. Right? So any equation, it is possible that we can make it equal to 0 by taking the whole thing on right hand side to left hand side. Okay. So this is called an equation. Are you clear with equation now? So equation is something, either it can be equal to 0 or there is an valid LHS and RHS. That is called equation. Here. So next, my question to you is, what is differential equation? What is differential? This is equation, this is equation, this is equation. Yes, now equation is clear. So what is differential equation? Please don't put anything in chat. Okay, Marathi and English mix. Okay, please. Okay, okay, we'll do that also. Chalo. What is differential equation? Bola. What do you mean by
Needed.
yes, there should be a derivative term in your equation. So derivative, how is derivative term?
D by dx.
D by dx instead dy by dx. Right. There, derivative. This is a derivative term. This is called a differential operator. So there are two variables. Which are two?
X and Y.
Yes, y and x. So what is that y variable and what is the variable x here? Have you heard about dependent independent variables? So what is y here and what is x in this dy by dx? Come on. Dy by dx, this y is depends on the x, right? The rate of change in y depends on rate of change in x. So y depends on x. So y is dependent
Dependent.
variable. Yes. And x is independent.
Independent.
Yes, correct. So y is dependent, x is independent. So whenever the equation having this term in it, that is a derivative term in the equation, then it is called a differential equation. So it can be anything dy by dx or d2y by dx square, right? So now the तिथे तुम्हाला आता बघावं लागेल order and degree, right? So order and degree. So this is d2y by dx square plus 3dy by dx is equal to say x. Is this a differential equation? First question. Is it a differential equation? Yes or no? हे differential
Yes.
equation आहे का?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Because there,
Yes, ma'am.
yes, there is a derivative term, first order. Okay, there is a double derivative, d2y by dx square is also there. Okay, so derivative is here, means there is equal sign, there is valid RHS, valid LHS, and a derivative. So this is a differential equation. Okay, so yes, now we are interested in order and degree. So what is order of this differential equation and what is the degree here? What is order? Two. Okay, and
Two
degree?
is
Okay, someone is saying
One.
3 also.
One.
And degree is 1. Yes, this is correct. 3 is wrong. So order is 2 and degree is 1. So how do you decide the order and degree? Order is the highest order derivative in your equation, highest order derivative term. So this is the first derivative, isn't it? As d is having power 1 here. This term is double derivative, d's power is 2. And there is d cube also. If in your equation, then highest order derivative term will be d cube y by dx cube. Then in that case, the order will be 3. Okay, but now in your given equation, the highest order of d, or the d is having highest power 2, so order is 2. And what is the degree? Degree is the highest power of highest order derivative, isn't it? Highest
Yes, ma'am.
power of highest order derivative. So this is the highest order derivative. Its highest power. So its power is here. Power is something raised to. Here raised to is 1. So degree is 1. So say my equation I am changing now to d2y by dx square. It's cube. Now I have changed the equation. What is the order here?
Order to degree.
Order 2 and
Order
degree
2 degree 3.
Yes, very good. Order, highest order derivative, both are double order, right? D2, D2. So order is 2. And the degree is the highest power of highest order. So both are highest order here. Here degree is, here power is 1, here power is 3. In that highest. So among these two, 3 is the highest. So degree is here 3. So are you clear with order and degree now?
Yes, ma'am.
Good.
Yes, ma'am.
So yes, any doubt please ask. Stop. मला थांबवायचं आणि विचारायचं. Okay. So LHS, RHS having your equations are there. If with that LHS, RHS derivative are having, that is your differential equation. Now, the term comes linear differential equation. Now, differential equation is okay and higher order is okay, right? Order can be more than 1. Equations having order more than 1 can be 1 or more than 1, means there will be term d2y by dx square, d cube y by dx cube, like that. So it is higher order. Done? The higher order is done, differential equation is done. So we now go to the definition which we required. And here we are going to write henceforth higher order linear differential equations, short form LE. So we are going to see the definition. So LDE is the equation having, please write the definition. Can I show you the definition? Just wait. Okay. So write down the definition. A differential equation which contains, please note down, a differential equation which contains the differential coefficients. What does it means? Differential coefficients, derivative. So like dy by dx or any other term. So if that is there, a differential equation which contains the derivative and the dependent variable in first degree. Dependent variable in first degree. Dependent variable, if it is dy by dx, then that y is dependent variable. And it should be in first degree. It should be y only, not y square, y cube or something. So in your equation, there will be y only. Right. So write the definition. A differential equation which contains derivative, differential coefficients, and the dependent variable in the first degree does not involve the product of a derivative with another derivative. Does not involve the product of a derivative with another derivative. Means what should be avoided? So if it is an LD, we are saying, so d2y by dx square into dy by dx, such things are avoided. Multiplication of two derivative terms. This is 1 and this is 2. So multiplication is here, but whenever it is an LDE, linear differential equation, so it does not involve the product of a derivative with another derivative. It should not be there. So, if it is there, it is not LDE, right? It is differential equation, but not linear. Okay, does not involve the product of derivative with another or with dependent variable. Also what? If there is any derivative term and its product is with the dependent variable. So like y dy by dx, it should also be not there. हे असंही नको. दोन डेरिव्हेटिव्हच्या टर्म्स मल्टिप्लाइड नकोत. एक डेरिव्हेटिव्ह कुठलाही हायर ऑर्डर, फर्स्ट ऑर्डर, whatever. Multiplying with dependent variable, हेही नको. Okay. And in which the coefficients means what? I have a term, say d2y by dx square. It's its coefficient. Whatever is multiplying to this term. So suppose I have one more term, dy by dx derivative, and it is multiplied with some constant. And y is equal to say x. So this is a differential equation. Yes. And the multipliers, coefficients, where the coefficients are constants, numbers. Here the coefficients are 2, 3, 4, whatever. These are the numbers and the constants. Okay. So if this is the, this all things are following in your equation, then that equation is called LDE with constant coefficients. Clear? So how can be your equation? Equation does not involve the product of two derivatives there or a product of a derivative with the dependent variable. Okay. In which the differential coefficients and the dependent variable, the very first line, differential equation and the dependent variable in first degree. Now, whatever is this dy by dx or d2y by dx square in your equation, its order is 1 here and its degree is, order is 2 here and degree is 1. So if there is any other term, say d cube y by dx cube in your equation, it must have degree 1 always. A differential equation which contains the derivative and the dependent variable in first degree. Dependent variable should also not be y square, it should always y, or the degree is always 1. Order can be anything. Order can be anything, but degree is always 1. Such equations are called higher order linear differential equations. Okay, so we have written the definition. So the form, is the form. If you remember, there can be the derivative term which is having any order, but its degree is 1. So there can be a term of order n, the nth derivative of y with respect to it, right? But its degree should always be 1, right? And it should multiply with some constant. Here I have avoided writing 2 derivative terms together, or I have avoided also writing y into it, y into the derivative, right? So simple term of order anything but degree 1, if it is there, it is the LD. What will be the next term? Order can be anything but degree is 1. So order is reduced, say dn minus 1 y upon dx raised to n minus 1. And there is the next constant multiplied, a1. Is this term there? Multiplied with constant. So first derivative, order and degree 1. Order can be anything but degree is 1. So next term can be a2 dn minus 2y upon x dx raised to n minus 2 plus so on up to say an y is equal to some function of x. If it is dy by dx, then on your right side, independent variable is x, so it can be the function of x always. If it is say dy by ds, it is given, so it can be f of s. Okay, so this is the general form of LDE. Any doubt, please ask. Here A naught, you can write where A naught, A1, so on up to AN are what? With all A naught, A1, AN are what? I told you.
Constant.
Constants, yes.
Constant.
Yes, these are constants, right? So this is the form, just note it. Okay, now if we see the equation, everyone is noting with me, okay, the form. Okay, if we note this equation, there is always d by dx, its power is n or n minus 1 or something. So what we do, henceforth आपल्याला काय करायचंय पूर्ण युनिट मध्ये इथून पुढे, whenever you will see that d by dx or d by ds, whatever, you just check here. You just check here your independent variable d by dx is here. So that d by dx we are substituting as capital D. So after this derivative is we are calling by capital D. So whenever we see capital D in a given equation, it is nothing but the derivative. Okay, so we are substituting this d by dx in your say equation number 1. So this equation becomes a naught d by dx is now d, capital D. Its raised to n power is there, so raised to n as it is into y. correct? A naught d raised to ny plus a1, what will be the term here? Right, d by dx as d raised to n minus 1
-1.
y, yes, plus a2 d raised to n minus 2 y plus so on an y is equal to f of x. Correct? So on the place of d by dx only, I am writing capital D. So now if we see this equation from the left hand side, what is the common thing? What is common from left hand side?
Y.
Is y. So
Y.
yes, every term is having y. We can take it out, and the remaining part I'll write as it is. That is a naught dn, a1 dn minus 1. Right? So I'm writing a naught dn plus a1 dn minus 1 plus a2 dn minus 2 plus so on up to an. This is common and there is y into it is equal to f of x. Right? Can you just check? I have just taken out y from this equation. The remaining part I have written as it is. Y is out and this is your equation. Okay. So if we see now this, what is this? Okay. So if I'll ask you, what is this? 2x square plus 3x plus 5. What is this? What we call this? Is equal to something is there, then we call it as an equation. But if it is not equal sign there, then it is not equation. It is called, yes, what is called? याला काय म्हणतात? आठवतं? Polynomial in x. Correct? It can have any order, any power. So this is a polynomial in x. So now this a0, a1, a2, an all are constant. D is there, d raised to any power n, then it is reducing. So it can be like 2d cube plus 3d square plus 5d plus 6 can be this term here. If this a0, a1 and these are constants like this and d raised to n is this, then it will be like this. So what is this? It is a, yes?
Polynomial in
Polynomial.
Yes, very good. It is a polynomial indeed. And whenever we have this, we call it as f of x. Function in x or polynomial in x, it is denoted by f of x. So this is function of d, means it can be f of d,
F of
function
D.
of d, right? Yes, very good. This is function of d, clear? F of d, I'm not using f because f is already used. So I should use some other notation. So I use phi, function of d. So we can say phi because already f is used. So for this whole, I can write phi of d into y is equal to f of x. And this is the standard form of LDE. LDE. What is phi of d, but where? Phi of d is this a0 dn plus a1 dn minus 1 plus so on up to an. That is called polynomial in d. It can be anything as I have written here. It is this. Okay, this is a polynomial. It can be anything. Choices of a0, an can be anything. Choices of n can be anything, and that will be the polynomial in d. So any polynomial into d into y is equal to some function. This is the standard form of LD. Please write it down. No need to write this below file. Just note the formula. Done?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Sure. So next is LDE. Its form is phi dy is equal to f of x. There are two types, broadest, of this type of equation, LDE. The first part is phi dy is equal to 0 if that function on right hand side is equal to 0, and the second is the function on right hand side is not equal to 0. Means it is phi dy is some function is there f of x. Understand the two types? On your right hand side, if the function is 0, and the second type is the function is non-zero. So the type 1 LDE of type phi d y is equal to 0. Now everyone is clear what is phi d? What is phi d? Now it will be capital D, hence after it will be capital D. What is that capital D but? You should remember
D by
equation.
dx.
Yes, D is not a simple D. Equation can be like this only, is equal to 0. Can you see derivative here? D by dx, dy by dx. We can't see. We can't see by your bare eyes, but yes, it is there. How it is there? D is nothing but dy by dx. It is d2 means it is d2y by dx, where d is dy by dx. Plus 1y is 1 into y is 1. So this is the equation. सो याच्या नंतर तुम्हाला हे असं दिसलं जाईल कॅपिटल डी मध्ये. सो असं जरीही असेल that is the differential equation notation. Okay, चलो we are going to solve the type 1 equation. How to solve the equation of type 1? So how is the equation? For example, the equation is say d square plus 4y is equal to 0. First is equal to 0. Okay, such type of equations will be there. It can be anything. It can be anything. Into y is equal to 0. Okay, or we can say d cube plus d, yes, y is 0. Whatever. These are the examples. Now, how to solve? Complete up to this. Two types of LDE are there, broadest. Type 1 is phi dy equal to 0, and type 2, the phi dy is not equal to 0. So we are actually saying the type 1 LDE, that is if phi dy is equal to 0 type of equations. So we are solving that solution of method of solution of type 1 phi dy equal to 0. So how to solve this is, everyone pay attention, write it later. So whenever the equation is with us, this is the equation. So given equation, linear differential equation is phi dy equal to 0. If this is given, then you have to consider its auxiliary equation. Auxiliary equation, and the short form is A. You have to consider the auxiliary equation, and if this is your equation, its auxiliary equation is that polynomial is equal to 0. What you have to do is just keep that y and write the remaining part equal to 0. So it is phi d equal to 0. Okay, that is called auxiliary equation. Then find the roots of above. Now, finding roots is what? Yesterday I told you. Finding roots is what? We have to find the values of d. We have seen one equation like d square plus 2d plus 1 equal to 0. If this is the equation, then we have a formula. I told you minus b plus minus root b square minus 4ac upon 2a. Solve this, we get some values of d. And whatever these values, they are called roots. Okay, this is in case of quadratic equations only, but cubic equations or higher order than that, we can solve them. I'll tell you later how to solve on calculator or by any other method. Okay, so just wait for some time. So are you able to understand roots now?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So your job is to find the roots of this equation. Now say roots are say m1, m2, so on up to mn. So if it is nth order equation, it will have n roots like m1, m2, mn, right? So if these are the n roots, then depending upon nature of these roots, there are 4 types of solutions. Okay, these are the roots we have solved and say these are the roots. So depending on these roots, there are 4 types of solutions. How to write the solution? So the first type is if the roots are real and different. Okay, whatever we got, roots, real and different. What do you mean by real now? Different, everyone knows they are different from each other. So what is real? They can be the real numbers. Real is what? 1, 2, 3. Yes. Minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. Positive integers, negative integers, 0, whole numbers, and then rationals, a by b form, irrationals, e, then root 2, whatever, irrationals, everything constitutes the real numbers, right? So this is set of integers, right? Naturals, natural means what? 1, 2, 3, 4. Then set of integers, it can have negative into that. Then that contains in rationals, set of rationals. Then rationals contains in irrational, and this whole all contains in real. So real is the combination of natural, integers, rational, irrational, everything. So all these numbers comes under real numbers. Are you clear? So that roots can be anything among this. It can be integers, it can be positive, natural numbers, or it can be rationals, irrationals, negatives. Everything is nothing but the real numbers. Okay. Okay. So the first is numbers are real numbers. Then what remains? I have considered this, everything, near about everything comes under real. But what doesn't comes in real is complex. Sorry. The biggest set. What is the biggest set? Complex. Set of complex numbers. So how are the complex numbers? All the numbers are real numbers except complex. So the complex numbers are always of the form alpha plus minus I beta. The numbers which are having I in it, this form, except this form, all the numbers are real numbers. Okay, so first form is real, and the next four types we have defined. In that, the next type is imaginary or complex numbers. So next part is this. First part is real, all the numbers, and next part is complex. Okay, so we are coming back. Yes, so the first part I have written, roots are real and different. So say M1, M2, so on Mn are all real and different. They are all real and they are all different from each other. Then in this case, the solution is, okay, once again, one question. Phi dy is equal to, we are solving 0, okay? Phi dy is equal to 0. Okay, so d is nothing but dy by dx, right? So say d2y by dx square plus 3 dy by dx is equal to, say, 0. Okay, so if we solve this equation, any equation, my question to you is, how is its solution? What is equal to what? Solving means what? Obtain an equation. So which equation? We are solving always for dependent variable, remember, as a function of independent variable. So how is your solution here? Come on. If this is the equation, this equation is having dy by dx, y is the dependent variable, x is the independent variable. So in this case, the solution is always y is some function of x. That function of x, what is that? We'll see. But y is equal to something. If it is, say, ds by dt plus s is equal to 0. So how will be your solution?
S is equal to dt.
S is equal to some function of t. Okay, clear? So whenever your equations are phi dy equal to 0 type, this is very clear that d is d by dx. Y is there up. So it is dy by dx term. So dependent is y and independent in x. The solution can always be y is equal to. Clear? Clear? Why?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So whenever you have given M1, M2, Mn are all real and different, then we get the solution y is equal to. Okay. And how to write? Now pay attention. How to write the solution? We have find out the roots. These all are the roots which are real and which are all different from each other. So in this case, whatever is the first root m1, it will go to the power of e raised to m1x, and it will have one constant, say c1. For this root, the solution we have written. Plus, now, for second root, we are writing the solution, and there we are writing addition in between. So can you tell me the next term in the solution? Second root will go to the power of e with x and next constant. C2, C1 is done. So next constant C2.
E raised to m2x.
Yes, e raised to m2x. Very good. Next will be C3 e raised to m3x plus so on. We'll write up to
Cn.
Cn.
Very good.
E raised to mnx.
E raised to mnx.
Very good. So this is the type 1 solution. Okay. I should take one example here so that you can understand. solve. So equation can be like solve, okay? So solve. Yes. So question is like d2y by dx square plus 4 dy by dx plus 3y is equal to 0. So I have written it as dy by dx, right? But generally henceforth it will not having dy by dx, it will have capital T. So whenever such equation comes, your first job is to see whether it is LDE. Is it? Okay, LDE आहे?
Yes.
Yes, it is LDE. It is having derivative, order is anything, but degree is here 1, and degree is here also 1. So degree is 1 always. Multiplication of two derivatives avoided, multiplication of dependent with derivative is avoided. Yes, so this is LDE. Okay, this is an LDE. So how to solve LDE? We have seen the method. To solve LDE, we have to say put d by dx as capital U. Whenever equation is there, you will substitute that d by dx as capital D and try to convert it into capital D. So how the equation modifies? कसं होईल equation?
d square plus
Yes,
4d plus 3y.
d square y, okay, plus 4dy, yes, plus 3y is 0. Now y is common. So if you can understand here itself, you can take it out in the first step itself. So d square plus 4d plus 3y is equal to 0. Sorry. So this is of the type what? 5d.
5d is equal to 0.
Yes, 5dy is equal to 0, type 1. And if it is 5dy equal to 0, the method says consider an auxiliary equation. So we have to consider it. Consider auxiliary equation. What is auxiliary equation?
5d is equal to 0.
Yes, what is 5d? Our 5d? This is our 5d. d square plus 4d plus 3. Right? You have to consider it. So consider d square plus 4d plus 3 equal to c. Now your main job is to find out the roots. Roots काढायचे आहेत आपल्याला. So roots, there are various ways. If you remember, there are various ways to find out the roots. Okay. So we have yesterday seen a formula. It is a quadratic equation. So we can go like that. Or you know, there is one more. How to factorize 3 in 4. Two numbers. Find such two numbers whose multiplication is 3 and whose addition is 4.
3 and 1.
Yes, 3 and 1.
3 and 1.
Yes, 3 and 1. 3 into 1 is 3 and 3 plus 1 is this 4. Right? So we can do this. We can find. So it is. So this we can directly write d plus 3, d plus 1 is equal to 0. And these are called factors. Factors of this equation. Can you just check? If we multiply this together again, we get again the similar equation. Right? So it is called the factors. Okay, we have factors. Therefore, what? This is 0 and both are equal to 0. So d plus 3 is 0 and d plus 1 is 0. So d is minus 3 and d is minus 1. Correct? Minus 3
Yes,
minus. Yes, or we can also go like formula, or d is minus b minus 4 plus minus root b square 4 square minus 4 ac 1 3 upon 2a1. Solve it. Check. -4 plus minus root 16 minus 12. Root 16 minus 12 is root 4 by 2. It is -4 plus minus root 4 is 2 by 2. First is plus and then is minus. It is -4 plus 2, -2 by 2. -2 by 2 is -1.
-1.
Yes, and -4 -2 -6 by 2 minus.
-3.
Yes, so we can get by or by second method or by calculator. Bring out your calculator. So this is what we are going to follow. Everyone is happy right now? Are you having?
Yes,
Well,
ma'am.
yes, let's check it. On it. On it. Please on it. And you can see there is mode. Press mode 3 times. Everyone, please press that mode 1, 2, and 3 times. Can you see equation there?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, press equation is at number 1, so press 1. Just wait up, follow my instruction first time, so later you can do. Press 1, there you can see unknowns. Unknowns we don't want. So here is arrow, go ahead. Can you see now degree?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So degree is actually in Calci they are calling it degree, but d square plus 4d plus 3. Just let me just write d square plus 4d plus 3 equal to 0. Okay. So what is order here? Highest power of d 2. Yes. So that it is called degree here. Instead of order, Calci is saying degree. So what is degree? 2. In our
2D.
case, degree is 2. So press 2. 2 or 3. Yes, and Calci is restricted only to the degree 2, 3. Order 2 and 3. And if the question is beyond order 3, we cannot solve on calculator. Then we need a synthetic division method. Everyone, please read today what is synthetic division. Okay. So degree 2, everyone press 2. Then it is asking you A. A, what is A? So we compare the given equation to AD square plus BD plus C equal to 0. As it is square. If it is a cubic equation, you will compare it with AD cube plus BD square plus CD plus D is equal to 0. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So what is A? Here.
1.
1.
A is
1.
1. Compare. B is 4.
4.
C is
3.
yes. So what we do here is they are asking you A and question mark. So you just write there 1. A is 1. So write 1 and press equal. Here it is equal. So press equal. They are asking you B now. So press 4 and equal. Yes. And again they are asking you C. So C is 3. Press 3 in their calculator and equal. Okay. So if you can see, it is showing up x1. X1 is nothing but the first root. So first root is they are showing you as -1. Can you just see there -1?
Yes, ma'am.
But we
Yes.
are yes, but we are not writing x1, x2. We are writing D because we are solving for D. So it is -1. Now for second root, again press equal. Can you see
-3.
Yes. But very important. Now once again equal and come up to x1, please. Press equal A, B, C and come up to x1, everyone. Done? Everyone is at -1 now. X1 is -1.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So, yes, everyone please come there. So, whenever you get the root, please, you will check. So, suppose this is your calculator. Pay attention here. You are saying x1 is something. Here it is -1. Here is a little arrow like this, right? And is there anything written like RI? You will pay attention for that. Is there anything? In your calculator, is there anything on that upper side corner? Like this RI? Is it blinking? RI? No. It's not there. It is equation D there, but it is no RI. So every time you need to pay attention to that sign RI. Okay. So can you press equal now and check? Is there any RI now? For -3. Is there?
No, ma'am.
No,
इथे
ma'am.
इथे मी काय म्हणते तुम्हाला समजलंय?
No, ma'am.
हा जो काही तुमचा रूट दिसतोय इथे, याच्यावरती इथे असा हा तुमचा हा मी कॅल्सी ड्रॉ करतेय. इथे ह्या कोपऱ्यात दिस साइड कॉर्नर अबो तिथे एक ॲरो आहे, असा असेल किंवा मग असा असेल. ह्या ॲरोच्या
Yes, ma'am.
वरती हा इथे हे असं RI असं काहीतरी आहे का हे चेक करा म्हणतेय मी.
No, ma'am.
नाही
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
दोन-
नाही.
दोन्ही वेळेस नाहीये. सो नसेल
नाही, ma'am.
नसेल तर तिथे जो काही रूट दिसतोय -1 -3 हाच तुमचा रूट आहे. ऍज इट इज. क्लिअर? पण जर हे
Yes, ma'am.
दिसत असेल तर तिथे जो दिसतोय तो प्लस काहीतरी आपल्याला आणखी एक गोष्ट करायची. म्हणजे जेव्हा तुम्ही रूट सॉल्व्ह कराल ना, या गोष्टीकडे लक्ष हे तुमचं गेलंच पाहिजे. इज देअर RI? इज देअर RI? Okay, so I guess our time is over. Just rewrite the answer and we'll stop. Baki we'll see in your next lecture. Okay, so yes, in 3 ways we have solved it. Every time we have got the roots -3 -1 -3 -1 -3 -1. Yes. So therefore the solution is what will be the solution? What will be the solution?
D is equal to -1
No,
and
no. These are the roots -1 minus. Yes, y is equal to. I told you already. What is equal to? Solution is always how? Y is equal to function of x. If it is given variable x and y is above always, d is d by dx, so y is always dependent, so we get y is equal to now we see the nature of the roots. Roots are done, so your next job is to check the nature. How are these roots? Are they real?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, they are real. Just the numbers of the form are not real. All other numbers are real numbers. So yes, it is obviously not this form here. So this is real number. And are they different from each other? Yes, this is different number. This is different number. They are not same. Now next type is real and repeated. Same
Different.
numbers. Yes. So these are different numbers, real numbers. So how do you write the solution in this case? We have seen if the roots are real and different, that each root will go to the power of e with x and get the constants, different constants. So can you just tell me solution now? Y is equal to, come on, y is equal to, for the first root -1, it goes to the power of e raised to -1 x, and it is having the constant c1. c1 e raised to -1 x. Plus, can you tell me the second part? Plus
C2 e raised to
c2 As one constant is done, please do not repeat it. Take the another constant, say C1 is done, so next is C2. C2 into e raised to
Minus
e raised
3.
to minus 3. Second root is minus 3. With that, you will write x, and this is your solution done. This is what is the solution. But everything depends on roots. So you have to first find the nature of the roots, right? So nature, there are 4 types, I told you. 4 types. So this is only the first type. First type is done, then there are 3 more types, right? So first type is clear, everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Good. So more examples we'll solve later from next lecture. We'll start with the second type. So I guess you can put your attendance here.